We're doing a special series for our Chi TV morning practice and meditation time on healing the patterns of war. And we thank you so much for joining us. My name is Sarah Sampaio, and I am the host for our Chi TV sessions. And we are delighted to have so many people from all around the world joining us in this beautiful intention and practice. All right, there goes my timer. Time to get started. So I am going to hand us over to Master Mingtong Gu. He is the founder of Wisdom Healing Qigong and the leader of the Chi Center here in Santa Fe, New Mexico. And he is going to be leading us this morning in our practice. Good morning, Master Mingtong. How are you today?
Howla. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, everybody, for join us together in this, there's no words can describe, unusual time. So we are coming together, really honoring what is true, and same time discovering what is the deeper truth. And the three topics we're going to address in the next 3 weeks, what is the cause of the war, conflict, disease, and all sufferings? How can we become the healing cause of all the wars, conflict, disease, and so on? And what is the relationship between karma, history, trauma, and so on, and how to heal from all that? And the third topic is really acknowledging we're all connected, personally, interrelationship, and collectively. How we can be the force in all levels, personal level, collective levels, to heal these patterns, the energetic pattern of war, conflict, disease, aggression, so on. So on one hand, we announcing through the email, progressively focus on these three main themes, which are extremely important in this critical time. On the other hand, and this morning I feel we cannot really touch one topic without touching all of them. These three is really directly related. So hopefully, not only these three sessions we've been spend time together, discover how that can affecting humanity, but deeply, how we can engage progressively beyond just these sessions, everyday basis. How we live our life, how we honoring the truth within us, continuously affecting everything is happening, not only in our personal life, but in humanity, in the collective field, in many generations to come on the planet Earth. So this is an extraordinary topic. Probably I can say most profound yet most difficult topic. Honestly, every time I think about it, this overwhelming feeling. everything intensifying. Everything intensifying. So first of all, I just briefly want to share a process with you so we can collectively hold in this process, hold in this new energy space in which healing can happen, transformation can happen, a new pattern can arise, the deeper change before we react, before even we respond, even before we judge. So first is really honoring the inner space, the inner truth, the inner feeling, how we feeling. So when we watching news, when we're having this intense conversation with the friends, colleagues, even family members, mostly we're engaging with the stories, complexity of stories, engaging with these labels, right, wrong, good, bad, should or shouldn't. So I'd like to invite you in this session beyond this, let's say, normal conversation or news even. Honoring, become more aware of your inner space, inner truth, inner feeling. How you're feeling? How you're feeling? Before we lost in the story, in the judgment, in reaction, even in actions, some of the action definitely most needed. What is the inner feeling? Inner feeling. So in this moment, I'd like to invite you, especially when we're together. When we honoring our individual, personal, inner feeling, we start to acknowledging not only the deeper truth, but the deeper connection with each other. Deeper connection with each other. So in Wisdom Healing Qigong tradition, first we acknowledging everything is energy. Everything existing right now is a form of energy. Everything you're experiencing, physically, emotionally, mentally, is a form of energy. Similarly, everything had existed in the past is also a form of energy, whether it has been changed or not. Everything you had experienced in the past, whether same or changed, is a form of energy. Everything our ancestors have experienced many generations before us. Doesn't matter where we live. Doesn't matter whether we remember the story, history or not. is form of energy. So when we work in with energy, three things, three qualities are most important to recognize. First of all, energy always connected, always connected. All existence, all experience are connected. Everything exists in the past, continuously existing in new form or same form, or it's same experience or new experience, are connected. The energy of our ancestors continuously existing in this generation, going to continue to exist in next generation. Not only existing as a concept, as story, as history, but existing energetically in our body, energetically in our heart, energetically in ourselves. So that is one deep truth we continuously work with. Yeah. Energy always connected. No matter how we mentally separating things, disconnecting from what is true, energy is going to continuously affecting us one way or another. The second truth is energy not only has a capacity to connect, but also to change. To change. Energy continuously changing, transforming. So on one hand, has its patterns. When we're speaking of history, speaking of karma, so on, it's a pattern. On the other hand, that pattern can change. So we're learning how we can not only be aware of the old patterns, but also initiating the change of patterns. I think it's beautifully, timingly to remember what Gandhi said. Yeah. Be the change you want to see in the world. How can be the change of the patterns? We all have a, wonderful vision. Vision for peace, for harmony, for some kind of ideal world, perfect world. Absence of conflict, absence of war. And yet, same time, I think we lived long enough, we know the truth, including the continuous existence of all patterns. And the war, the disease, the suffering are expression or symptoms of these energetic patterns. So, in order to change the pattern, we have to be not only aware of the patterns, but really experiencing the consequence of the old patterns in order to heal from the old patterns, in order to discover the wisdom, discover the power, discover the new response, even the courage. Say no more. So that is the second quality when we're working with energy. Yeah. Feeling, first of all, the truth of the old patterns. What is true inside of your body, inside of your heart, inside of your spirit, personally, collectively. From that deeper experience, we can learn the new possibility. We can initiate the change. We can make the link between what is the reality and what is the vision we all not just hoping for, but truly desire for. Engaging in the process of co-creating the new vision. So the third truth of working with energy is recognizing ultimately, energy is infinite. Energy is naturally intelligent, creative. Energy is nourishing, is life nourishing. No matter, how hard, how bad we feel at times. And ultimately, we are going to discover the source of life is love for life. Love for life. Think about it. No matter what is the destruction, what is the violence, what is the war, what is the disease, what is the conflict, oppression, so on. At the end of the day, if we can go deeper into our heart, connecting with the energy of life, we're going to really discover ultimately the love for life. Love for life, going to move us to new direction, new possibility, new choice of the day. So I want to set up these three, energetic framework, so we can share more deeply, practice more deeply, and experiencing more deeply. So whether you are new friends or experienced practitioners, I trust you can relate into what I'm saying. Does that make sense so far for everyone? For everyone so far? So we're going to share this process more deeply over the 3 weeks. So first I want to invite you, the most important step, often the most difficult step, is acknowledging your deep feeling right now. So this moment, like invite you, just close your eyes, and noticing the feeling of your body. Noticing your feeling of body. You may feel some tension here and there, might be very intense, might be subtle. You may feeling even pain, some part of your body. Without going to any story, any judgment, any concept, just invite you noticing what is true inside of you right now. You might be feeling hurts somewhere. Take a moment, witnessing your inner truth. You may feeling certain emotion. Might be anger, might be sadness, might be worry, might be even numbness. When the feeling, including the sensation, the emotion, is so overwhelming, we have this natural tendency to shut down the feeling, numb the feeling. You may feel frozenness. You may notice in your mind racing. Maybe some kind of judgment. Maybe some kind of confusion, despair. You may recall some kind of shock when you first heard of the news of the war between Russia and Ukraine. You may have continuously experiencing these emotions, mental experience as well in past months. Just kind of give yourself a moment witnessing what was has been repetitive experience. You can become more aware of this moment. What is the new feeling, new experience you have been discovering or changing in the last months? So, without any kind of judgment, allow yourself continuously honoring what is true inside of you, without expecting the change of this inner truth. Acknowledging what is a direct experience of the inner truth. What is the direct experience of life in this moment? From last month, acknowledging all these experiences are true for you. And personally, I experienced such intensity of all these feelings as I named. It has been quite a difficult process, to say the least. And I'm recognizing this is not only a temporary experience, not only it's an isolated experience, not only crisis experience. And it is an ongoing experience from our history, from our karma. It is also a collective experience. When we allow ourselves to feel our body, feel our heart, feel the energy, we begin to recognize, we're not only connected energetically in all dimensions, including the dimension of war, the dimension of disease, particularly right now, pandemic continuing, particularly in all human suffering, whether it's naturally caused disaster or humanly induced. So we're not just conceptually interconnected, conceptually a part of the collective, but we're experiencing it every day in our mind, body, heart, spirit. So to recognize that deeper truth, I call this as not only, energetic history, energetic karma, it is an energetic truth. So the question is, how we'll work with that energetic truth. So that's the first step, sharing this energetic truth, acknowledging this energetic truth. So like you take a moment right now, write down in the chat box to share 3 main sensation you felt during the meditation right now? What's the three, of course, mostly, challenging sensation you felt in your body? Sensation. I'm speaking of sensation. Then the next is, what is the three main emotion, most intense emotion you felt during the meditation? Okay. You may have 10. You may have 1, that's okay, but I'm just inviting you to highlighting 3, between 1 or 3, Then I'd like to invite you highlight 3 main thoughts. 3 main thoughts. Repetitive thoughts. Could it be relating to war? Could it be relating to pandemic or disease? Could be relating to human suffering in general. What is your reactive thoughts? I'm speaking of reactive thoughts. 3 repetitive reactive thoughts. For example, the common thoughts I experience, as we all experience maybe, that's bad. That's wrong. I cannot handle it, for example. So, again, simply recognizing the truth. Beyond good and bad, that's the thoughts we have. I'm speaking of repetitive thoughts. Sometimes it's unconscious of it. But when you pay attention, become conscious of it. So again, 3 most challenging sensations, 3 most challenging emotions, 3 most reactive thoughts. How many of us experienced all of them? Experienced all of them. Say, type yes or raise your hand if you experienced everything I have shared, named, even beyond words can describe. So, yes, life continuing no matter what's happening, including certain activity we want to engage, not just only practice to make us feel more relaxed, release stress, more centered, more loving, more peaceful, engaging with our relationship, more peacefully, more lovingly, and even engage with our work more lovingly, more creatively, creating whatever actions to respond to the suffering. Including, in my case, it has been focus on one of the main projects at the center is construction. Creating more beauty on the land. and including with my own hands, moving the dirt, moving the stone, the rock, and building the walls. I mean, beautiful stone walls, and prepare for planting more trees, more flower, creating more beauties, not only for this year, but for many generations to come. And that has been incredibly fulfilling, rewarding. And then I'm recognizing also this is one of powerful way for me to channel this energy which is experiencing the tension triggered by the war, by everything happening in the war, in the war room. To channel this intense energy to creativity, to meaningful activity, to beauties. And yet, same time, I also allow myself, feel the hurts, feel the pain. And as a surprise, actually, but it's not a surprise. About 10 days ago, 2 weeks ago, I started a Qi purification. It's difficult to put it into words. Many of us are familiar with the Qi purification. So this time, about 2 weeks ago, I gave myself the time to feel what is true, the painful truth. Even during a vacation time, I took the kids during their spring break, and with my wife, very unusual decision, went to Texas, South Texas, the beach there. So it's a very unusual choice, as this is a very intense time. On one hand, I felt some level of guilt. On the other hand, I made a choice. Allow myself to feel in this new energy container, in the nature, in the ocean, on the beach. And without engaging the busy activity, also we engage. And as a surprise, my whole body started to go through Qi purification. And the whole week, during the day, I felt nerve pain, toothache, bodily kind of very unsubtly feeling. Then during the night, I had a fever every night for 7 nights. I couldn't sleep. All kind of dream. Some of them very intense. Some of them very insightful. And I invited all that experience. It's difficult to put into the words. And that is, for me, is really another example for me to experience energetically what is true right now. Experiencing what is the healing process. And the most powerful part of the healing process is qi purification. So instead of repressing, resisting, numbing, or judging, allow ourselves deeply experience. So from this example, personally I learned, not only the healing, the personal, collective is interrelated. And the healing of war, healing of disease, pandemic, healing of human suffering, it's all interrelated. So on one hand, we're continuously creating the opportunity, consciously choosing the healing, become the cause of healing. But on the other hand, it's really in the most extraordinary time, the time like this, crisis, wars, even extreme diagnosis of disease, pandemic, so on. It's a powerful reminder. It's the most powerful reminders to heal. So whatever process you're going slow, no matter what is the choice you're making, contributing, donating monies, contributing to peace, to helping the refuge, contributing to whatever creation of beauty, life, and peace around you. At the same time, allow yourself honoring the inner truth, inner space, inner feeling, including the ongoing, the collective suffering. Now it's tricked, it's tricked by the circumstances. When it's tricked, the opportunity, we can choose this opportunity to heal instead of pushing it away, or judging it, suppressing it, numb it. When we're looking at the history of the war, it happened from the beginning of humanity and continuously happening, not only in Ukraine, in Europe, in Asia, in Africa, in America, everywhere. Not just the World War I, World War II, Holocaust, all this human violence, suffering. Obviously we have a lot of idea, about concept, about identification, about judgment. And these are continuously existing. And yet the question remains, what is the deeper cause? More I meditate, not just looking at the human history, but looking at our personal life, looking at our family life, looking at the energetic pattern of my own personal life, how grown up, how I experience life. And come to the same conclusion again and again. Every opportunity, including the opportunity like this, help us to look more deeply. I think the most effective language I can share, whether it's from wisdom healing Qigong perspective or Buddhist perspective, it's same. The deepest cause of war, suffering, disease, is five deepest cause. First is ignorance. From the ignorance, we continuously living in our identity, limited identity, in our limited perception, in our disconnection of life. Continue in this pattern of separation, conflict, judgment. Scarcity. We can give so many examples, in relating to the war, what's happening right now. Even including not only the people directly, initiating the war as aggressor, but the people who are even supporting, indirectly, of Ukraine, for example. The people also profit from the war. So it's not simply what is war, what is peace, but what's behind it. This need for control, this need for profit. So we can also look at it in our own life, how the judgment, continuously, causing conflict, causing even violence. This, this human habit, the ultimate ignorance is not just the thoughts, We have thoughts, yes? All kind of thoughts. Obviously, you know, we label them good thoughts, bad thoughts, yeah, effective thoughts, destructive thoughts, so on, yeah. But our attachment to the thoughts, in practical language, is our stubborn thoughts. This is my way, is highway. I own the right way. The implication is very simple. The rest is wrong. The rest is not as good as my way. That's the beginning of judgment. That's the beginning of conflict. That's the beginning of continuous, even violence. Until we can resolve this, there's no end to the war. There's no end to conflict. There's no end to violence. Does that make sense so far for everyone? Yeah. The second deep cause I want to name is fear. Fear. So we often experience fear in three ways. One is frozenness. Frozenness. I think we're experiencing a lot right now. Commonly experienced as when you're frozen long enough, yeah, you suppress any feeling. You feel numbness. You feel disconnected. So, other two, we're also experiencing a lot, is fight. So whatever you feel threatening, whatever you're judging, whatever you are disliking, yeah, you fight. You fight. And the third response is flight. Flight. You're running away. You're hiding yourself. You don't want to deal with it. Avoidance. Yeah. So, feeling the fear is normal, not just during the time of war, during time of disease, during time of conflict. So on one hand, yeah, we're recognizing the fear is reacting to whatever is happening, yeah, it's including the war. Then it's a response, yeah, it's a reaction. On the other hand, the fear is causing also violence. So that's become a vicious cycle, yes? Like chicken the egg, yeah, continuously. So what you can say is it's a pattern. It's a sphere for pattern. So in Wisdom Healing Qigong, we learn how to work with fear as energy patterns. Instead of pushing it away, judging it, or reacting from fear, work with it as energy. Experience it as energy. And transforming it from contracted pattern or floating pattern to more opening, flowing, creative patterns. So I will name the third, deep cause. I think if you look in, whether externally the world, what's beneath the news, beneath the story, as well our personal life, it's all related. It's greed. Whether greed for possession, greed for control, even greed for relationship. And the base of greed, is scarcity. Is this ignorance, never enough. Never enough. So the invitation, to work with that energetic pattern of greed. So on one hand, yes, when we have a sense of financial or energetic abundance, learn to cultivate generosity, be kind to others, share what do you have with whoever in need. But on the other hand, recognizing, most of us, we can fulfill our basic need of life already. Think about it. If you are in this session, I'm not talking about, the children, the parents in starvation, in the war zone, or in third country. I'm speaking of you and me, us. We can, fortunately, fulfill a basic need already. And yet, we are trained by the media, by the way of life, have sense of never enough. Never enough. We continuously feel the scarcity based on this illusion of not enough. Instead of enjoying what we have already, acknowledging our feeling, the gratitude of our basic need is met. Instead of continuously living in this illusion of scarcity, the illusion, this society continuously reinforcing. Money. I'm talking about this mindsets in general. Never enough. This is the mindsets of greed. Think about how much war is created from greed. But more importantly, think about how much moment of life we lost because of our own greed. This moment, this precious moment of life. How much we can truly experience, truly enjoy, truly appreciate, truly honor. When we are in the mindsets of not enough, in the mindsets of gap between what do we have, what do you want, even told what you should have. We cannot truly enjoy this moment. So, because of time, I'm going to just name next two causes. The next one is hatred. So in everyday life, we experience in between like, dislike, love and hate. The next one is pride. Pride. So again, these are 5 main causes of human suffering, which leads to war, leads to disease, even leads to pandemic. The fact that we're continuously in the continuous energy pattern of war, energy pattern of pandemic, energy pattern of disease, energy pattern of aggression, control, and so on. It means simply we haven't learned enough. So the good news, we still learning. We can learn. We can choose to learn. So the first invitation I began to share it already in the session. First is accepting, aware, honoring what is the deeper true experience right now. Instead of rejecting, judging, suppressing, numbing, inviting the direct experience. From this direct experience, we can discover compassion. We can discover deeper wisdom, deeper healing. So when we honoring the deeper truth, these three things invited, what's the inner sensation feeling, no matter how challenging it is? Instead of resisting it, judging it, wishing it's not there, analyzing it, it's simply honoring, experiencing the truth. Including the feeling, the emotional feeling. Whatever is the deepest emotional feeling. The third is, what is your reactive thoughts? Repetitive, reactive thoughts. If you can work with all these three things, three layers of the energetic experience, then the next step naturally arises. The transformation can happen. The healing can happen. And especially when we learn to connect our own body, own heart, our own energy, which is inseparable from the earth, inseparable from the universe, inseparable from each other. We naturally not only honoring the truth of the collective suffering, but also the collective wisdom, the collective healing. So the transformation is starting with internal. By embracing the sensation of pain, tension, contraction in the body. First step, is you start to become more relaxed by being more truthful. This fighting, this resisting, this fight flight, starts softening. And this judgment, the judgment of others, judgment of yourself, starts softening. Similarly, by embracing these emotions, the energy of the emotion, start to move. You're creating this energetic space, bigger energetic space. So whatever difficult emotion you're experiencing, the energy pattern, able to move. Instead of stuck. So by working with the physical sensation, the emotion, the direct energetic experience in this new context, new way, you start to not only become more aware whatever all reactive thoughts, but also the new thoughts arise. You start to discover, the new possibility of connection instead of separation. Even just moment is this moment when we're experiencing, we are connected, even through the war, through the pandemic, even through the human suffering, as well through the choice we're making. The healing become the healing cause of war, disease, pandemic, and suffering. We may start to acknowledging the shift from judgment to inclusiveness, understanding. And the shift from conflict to cooperation, dialogue. And shifting from scarcity to the sense of enoughness, abundance. Even the shift from this continuous victim of someone else, something else, to the new possibility our own choice, our own experience, our own creativity. And shifting from reactivity to response, conscious response, living response. So next session, we're going to talk about, what's the deepest way or most radical, effective way of changing our karma next week. Yeah. It's simple, but not easy to do. And it's possible. It's a good thing to do. So, I have been emphasizing basically the first step of healing we call 3A process. 3A process. The first step is, first A is acceptance. Acceptance with awareness. What is true inside of you? The inner sensation, feeling, the inner thoughts. Instead of resisting, fighting, judging, numbing, by awareness, acceptance, and feeling, the energy start to move. Energy start to connect. Energy start to shift. It's like the ice, on top of the water start to melt. Yeah, melt. Then you discover the well beneath the ice. The water, the flowing water, the source of life, the source of nourishment. So the second step, as many of you have learned, is more proactive. Yeah. So we do movement to move the energy, yeah, including release the tension, release the stress, releasing the energetic blockages in the body, in the 5 organ system, in the subtle energy field. And the second kind of practice is sound. Yeah, using your own voice, creating inner vibration, particularly designed to work with the energy of your 5 organ system, especially the emotional energy body. The emotional energy body. To work with fear, angers, worry, sadness, emotional hurts. Yeah. So the third kind of practice is simply meditation. So not only become more aware of your body, sensation, feeling, your thoughts, but become more aware of energy of wholeness, energy of oneness, energy of connection, energy of transformation, energy essence. What is the essence of who we are? Beyond the story, beyond the history, beyond our identification, beyond my way is highway, beyond these attached thoughts, So we can realize who we are, the essence who we are. True nature of who we are. We can feeling this deeper personal connection with the source purpose. And I think in this time, we're experiencing not only personal source evolution, as well as the collective source evolution. To the point, human being now facing, another kind, maybe new kind of evolutional crisis. Can we evolve or not? Yeah. Determine, can we survive or not? And also, it's a choice. Yeah. So the 3A again. First A is acceptance. Acceptance of what is true. Internal, unconditionally. The inner truth. The second is activation. You slow the movement, slow the sound, slow meditation. You activating the energy, you activating the change. You're activating this movement from the old pattern to the new patterns. The third we call appreciation. Appreciation. From the first two A, acceptance, activation, you're naturally experiencing this new level of appreciation. Appreciation of your body, appreciation of your heart, appreciation of energy, appreciation of life. This new level of love for life. Yeah, you discover. Yeah, you're reconnecting. The seed of life is love for life. This love for life, yeah, allow you choose consciously, lovingly, proactively. The new response, the new choice, new activity, new action can happen from a new place. So when we, even engage in supporting whatever resolution of the war, what is the energy behind it? Yeah, whether it's the fear driving this activity, our love for life driving this activity. It's two very different kind of energy pattern. Does that make sense, everybody? Yeah. Until we, change the energy pattern individually, collectively. No matter activity we engage, on one hand, could be short-lived. On the other hand, even without knowing, reinforcing what are we trying to avoid. So that is another level of wisdom. So with that said, let's do more movement practice. And next session, next week, we're going to focus on sound healing practice. So let's standing up. Comfortably in your room. Just have enough space to move. Starting with the feet comfortably open, about shoulder width, and feeling your body, feeling your entire body, feet grounding to the earth, feeling the energy of your brain opening to the heaven, the universe above you. And same time, mentally, mindfully connected internally. So again, starting with meditation, then continue to the moving meditation. So gently close your eyes. Connecting with your own body internally. And continuously embracing all the sensations, feeling inside of your body. Noticing any pain, any discomfort, any tightness, any hurt, any tension, any contraction, any pleasurable sensation, feeling, softness, openness, lightness. And continuously acknowledging, embracing all the emotions as you've been experiencing, especially last month. Any fear, any anger, any worry, any sadness, even any hurts, hatred. Even embracing your own thoughts, including repetitive thoughts, reactive, repetitive thoughts. Including beautiful thoughts. Including the deepest wish for peace, for healing. And continuously connecting with your body, accepting your own body, your own presence in this moment of connecting with each other. Hundreds of us, thousands, can consciously connecting with the millions, billions, energetic presence on the planet Earth. Are connected with all the truth. All the experience of humanity. The energetic experience. And allow yourself feeling it in your body, in your brain, in your nerve system, in your 5-organ system, in the fiber of your cells, in the subtle energy body, of your heart and your spirit. And continuously connecting with energy, the universal energy of life, the universal energy of creation, expressed slow on the earth beneath us, and feeling the power of the earth, the presence of the earth, the continuous transformation of the earth, including all the changes like the season, and feeling the energetic presence of the spring. The simultaneous presence of the winter and the spring. The visible, invisible power of life. And continuously relaxing, opening, connecting with the energy presence of the universe above you. acknowledging the source energy of all creation, of the entire universe, the known, the unknown, the visible, invisible. Permeating, connecting, awakening within you. And continuously relaxing, opening the ocean of energy in front of you, beyond the saloon, beyond the mountains, the ocean, the horizon. Continuously relaxing, opening, connecting, acknowledging the ocean of energy behind you, beyond the saloon, beyond the mountains, the ocean, the horizon. Continuously relaxing, opening, connecting to the ocean of energy on the left side of you, beyond the saloon, beyond the mountains, the ocean, the horizon. And continuously relaxing, opening, connecting to the ocean of energy on the right side of you, beyond the saloon, beyond the mountains, the ocean, the horizon. Continuously relaxing, allowing, opening, connecting, acknowledging the infinite ocean of energy of the universe encompassing the planet Earth, encompassing all the countries, connecting, encompassing all life around you, connecting, encompassing all life within you, the life of your brain, the life of your heart, the life of all the cells within you. Naturally allowing the power of energy, the source of life, the natural intelligence of life, deeply connecting you, nourishing you, purify, transforming you in this collective energy field of healing. Now slowly lifting hands upward in front of you, slowly to your shoulder level, to your comfortable position. Think of your hands holding an energy ball between two hands. Relaxing your shoulder and the elbow to the ocean of energy. Now slowly circling to your left side. Slowly. Focus on your low back, rotating to your left side. Middle back, upper back. Entire spine rotating to your left side as much as you can with your own best effort. Holding the position, internally straighten your spine, stretching your skeleton, noticing the sensation, feeling of your body, including the internal tension, tightness, even pain. Relaxing to the tension, relaxing to the inner truth, and relaxing to the energy. Now slowly circling halfway towards the front. Slowly. Repeating the movement, rotating to your left side. From low back, middle, back, upper back, neck. Holding the position. Internally connecting with your own body deeper and deeper. Again, embracing all the sensation, feeling, both comfortable, uncomfortable, both intense and subtle, both the known, the unknown, both the personal and the collective. And slowly circling halfway towards the front. Repeating the movement slowly, as if you are moving in the ocean of energy, supported by the infinite source of energy, and same time internally connected. And relaxing to a comfortable position. Feeling the power of energy of the earth beneath you, the subtle energy of the universe above you, the ocean of energy around you. And feeling your body, energy body, continuously relaxing, opening, naturally releasing the tension, naturally releasing all the energy contraction, naturally opening to the energy flow, energy connection. And slowly circling to the front. Continuously to the right side, slowly. Rotating your low back, middle back, upper back. Holding the position. Internally straighten your spine. Stretching your skeleton. Same time softening your shoulder. Relaxing your arm. Continuously embracing all the sensation, feeling inside of your body. And slowly circling halfway towards the front. Continue repeating the movement slowly, rotating your low back to the right side, middle back, upper back, holding the position. Become more aware of the internal sensation, feeling. Any discomfort, any pain, any tightness, any emotion, any feeling. Both intense and subtle, both comfortable and uncomfortable, both the known and unknown, both the personal and the collective. And relax into the energy. And slowly circling halfway towards the front. Repeating one more time, slowly. Rotating from your low back, middle back, upper back. Holding the position. Relaxing. Relaxing to the ocean of energy beneath you, above you, all around you, connecting, supporting you, nourishing you, inside of you. And slowly circling to the front, continuously relaxing to the intensity of energy, the intense sensation, feeling, experience of life inside of you. Now slowly lifting hands upward, gradually opening to the energy above you. Lifting your hands up as much as you can. 10 palm facing down diagonally. Opening the elbow to the side. Straighten your spine. Stretching your skeleton. Relaxing to this position. Relaxing to the energy connection. Vertically. The earth beneath you, the heaven above you. Internally, moving hands down, gathering the energy. Deeply into your brain, continuously down into your throat, chest, stomach, lower abdomen, pelvis, sides, knees, legs, and the feet. Relaxing. Noticing. Continuously noticing the internal truth. The deeper truth. The sensation, feeling, the direct experience of life. Ten palm facing upward diagonally, lifting upward slowly in front of you. Imagine yourself, arms, energy body, opening upward all around you, connecting with the infinite energy above you. 10 palm facing down diagonally. Relaxing your shoulder, relaxing your arm, relaxing your spine, relaxing your leg. Feeling, visualizing the energy flow between the heaven and the earth inside of you. Feeling this creative energy with your intention, imagination, connection. Slowly moving the hands down, gathering the healing, the creative energy deeply to your brain, the inner space of your brain, continuously downward to the inner space of your body, chest, stomach, lower abdomen, pelvic, sides, knees, legs, and the feet. Noticing. Simply noticing, allowing, naturally opening. And slowly opening hands forward. Moving your arm forward. Imagine yourself, you're moving the ocean of energy, hugging the energy in front of you, hugging the energy of the planet Earth, hugging the horizon, hugging the humanity. Slowly gathering energy into this room, into this energy body, connecting to the center. Inside your navel, the dantian. Hands on top of your navel, inwardly centering, inwardly gathering. Naturally digesting all experience, human experience, energy experience, naturally integrating in the wholeness of life, wholeness of energy. Feeling a deeper sense of connection of life, deeper sense of appreciation of life, deep sense of creativity of life. The flow of energy within you, around you. And slowly, gently open your hand, feeling your energy presence, feeling the energy presence of the collective dedication of healing, transformation, change of all energy patterns of limitation, contraction. Gently open your eyes, sharing this deep sense of peace, deep sense of gratitude with each other, with yourself. Whenever you're ready, just slowly, mindfully make transition to your sitting position. And same time, connecting the continuous feeling of your own body. Just give yourself a moment, close your eye, integrate from this experience of sharing, including the movement practice, including the session so far. So again, gently close your eye. Acknowledging what is true inside of your body. The inner truth, the inner state, the inner sensation, the inner feeling. the inner thoughts. Both the repetitive thoughts as well, any new insight. You can now regime both comfortable and uncomfortable, both the intense and the subtle, both personal and the collective. Both the known and the unknown. Continuously relaxing, allowing, opening, connecting. Pure energy, pure essence, pure wisdom, pure love, pure compassion, pure movement, pure vibration, pure life, flowing, naturally flowing. Deeper and deeper within you, within me, within us, within all humanity. Within all life on the planet Earth. Naturally fulfilling the highest purpose of life. The soul's purpose, the soul's evolution, personal, collective. From the deepest knowing, deepest love, deepest compassion, deep the healing within us, personal, collective. We send in the healing energy to everyone directly, indirectly affected by the war. Both Russia, Ukraine, both East, West Europe, and around the world. And this generation, past generation, the future generations. Feeling in your heart, feeling the connection. Feeling the healing. From the past, present, even future. And slowly moving your body with deeper sense of connection, compassion, movement. Rotating your hip. Moving your shoulder, arms, hands. Moving your neck, spine. Move your body freely. You can shake your body by shaking your wrist, your elbows, your shoulder, your arms. You can bounce in your whole body, your spine, your hip, your brain, your 5 organ system, just shaking, bouncing internally, connecting, integrating. 好啦，好啦。So again, thank you for your presence. Thank you for your sharing of your presence, your dedication, for healing, awakening of self, healing, awakening of each other, healing, awakening of humanity in this powerful time. So my invitation is allow yourself to work with energy, work with the intensity, work with the whole spectrum of human experience with the intention of deeper healing, deeper transformation as we share today and many sessions, upcoming events. So these are internal tools we can continuously use for purpose of the great need of healing from war, disease, pandemic, and suffering in general. So take a moment if you like to share some experience from the session, and feel free to do that in the chat box. What is your overall experience? And same time, how we can bring this experience continuously to our practice to our life, to our choice, to our connection, to our contribution.
Thank you, Master Mingtong. And I want to let everyone know that we have an upcoming retreat where we're going to focus very deeply on what you've experienced and had a taste of today. And it's called Awaken to Heal Body, Spirit, and Soul. And we are going to be focusing on healing ourselves and healing the patterns of war using the practices and the teachings, just like you've experienced here. So I wanted to just share that opportunity with you. It is coming up April 19th. So if you can stay with us for the full 15-day retreat, that would be wonderful. And if you would like, we've actually created a 5-day mini retreat option. So you can join in for the first 5 days if 15 days is too big of a time stretch right now. So wanted to give you that opportunity and thank all of you for being with us, connecting and practicing these powerful meditations and practices. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. See you next week, if not earlier. And on Thursday, we have the community membership of Qigong for Mastery program. We're going to come together again every Thursday. This time particularly intense, so we're going to also go further and deeper. And often people asking the question, what is the difference of these programs, such as this free events and Qigong for Life Mastery and the retreat? The answer is very simple. Each program gives us a different kind of opportunity for us to engage in this process, as I have shared with you today and continuously share over the time. But more importantly is the continuity, the intensity of time. So Qigong for Life Mastery gives you a continuity of every day, whatever time, 30 minutes, 1 hour practice, and coming together weekly as a community on an ongoing basis. Then the retreat is you give yourself either 5 days, 50 minutes together. We engaging every day for many hours in the most direct, intense possible way possible. So that is the main difference. So the experience can be very different from these different way of engaging, as well the intensity, and as much of determining the result as well. So that is the main difference. So the key to recognize everything we're doing here, you may have recognized if you're new, is quite radical. It's quite internal. It's not easy, and yet it's possible, it's doable, and it's important, and takes repetition. It's not a shortcut wishing tomorrow the war will stop and the disease will stop, human suffering will stop. It's not a shortcut or quick fix. It's really deeply addressing the truth, the internal truth, the collective truth, the energetic truth. For now, releasing from trauma as well, become the cause of healing of these limiting energy patterns of war, disease, and so on. But also deeply heal what is needed, heal. So with that said, I'm so grateful for you to be part of it, and thank you if you are new to join us, and we're going to continue to see each other in different ways. Yeah, we're here to support this community. By coming together, we can fulfill our deepest intention, deepest purpose in the most effective, loving way possible. So thank you again. Thank you. Maybe the healing day, healing week, healing months for all of us. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And just to answer real quick, you can get all the information on how to register and how it works on the retreat registration at qicenter.com/retreat. We've put the link in the chat, qicenter.com/retreat. Very simple. And it is an online retreat. Someone asked if it was online or in person. So you can tune in from the comfort of your own home. No need to travel or worry about any of those details. The day extends from 9 in the morning until 5 in the evening, Denver Mountain Time. So with that, we have a lunch break and, a few breaks in between. So that's the commitment. You have an option of 5 days or the full 15-day event. And I just want to say, I'm really looking forward to this particular event because we are going to do a progressive, deeper dive, starting actually with awakening through pure consciousness practices, and then going into connecting with that awakening into the body, healing, awakening the body, connecting that, healing within ourselves, and healing the patterns in the world, the conflict, the struggle, the fighting within ourselves, and then extending that to healing the patterns of war in the world. So I'm really looking forward to it. It's a very unique flow that we have planned. So if you're looking for something, kind of a gift to yourself for spring as we move into these challenging times in a new way, this is a great opportunity to support yourself in your own healing.